doing. I hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, just so much for the love and support y'all are constantly giving me each and every day is totally appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback at the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are uplifting, give you good vibes, inspiration that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some, some trying times and just need uh, some spiritual influence, or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give it a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's always appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of your video, my video actually. Um, I always leave my contact information at the description box below. Y'all, it's a little bit different today. Hopefully, you'll be able to see me a lot better. I was trying to watch my last couple of videos, and I love y'all to death. Y'all my ride or dies because I couldn't deal with it. I don't know if it was just the vibes I was really having yesterday, and it was just really working on my very last nerve. So I said, well, let me go in and come in here into my living room. Well, actually, my dining room. So I'm sitting at my dining room table, so just like my curtains and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, it's a good backdrop, whatever. So I'm in here. But anyways, the music that I'm listening to, hopefully it's on my tablet because my daughter has the laptop today. So hopefully it's not annoying to y'all. It's from Love Motive Music. And it's called Reset. 280 85 hertz, 400, 528 hertz, and 852 hertz energy healing transformation, miracle, and spiritual power. And I'll post their link in the description box below. It looks really clear because when I was using my daughter's laptop the other day, it looked so clear on my end. But when I went to go do that, I know my energy was all crazy the other day, and going through it today, well, not really going through it today, it was like really a very heavy day for me, y'all. And I just noticed when I went to the I forgot what it is, but I posted it the other earlier. It was about how everything is just hitting us, like all old wounds was just like hitting it. And I don't know, it was like yesterday, Kobe and Gigi's, death anniversary, along with the other people, the passengers and stuff like that. Couldn't believe it was a year. And I mean, that energy was heavy yesterday. And it just took me right back to, last year, which was, it was very heavy. And plus, it was a friend of mine who passed away recently that I posted a couple of months ago that passed away. It was his birthday yesterday. So it was just like too much stuff going on. But the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. Heyoka is like, fear is not a fact, but determination will mold your desires. It's so true. I was listening to one of my other influence, my celebrity influence, what do they call it? Social media influencers, I guess that's what you call it. MJ Harris. And he is just a whole hot mess, but homeboy be speaking the truth. And it's so true. At times when you feel like, your energy makes you feel like you're stuck in certain situations that you no longer need to be in, which is true. There's times that, I've been in situations like that. It's easy for us as empaths when we can diagnose everybody else's issues. Oh, it's just this, and oh, it's just that. And then when it comes to self, you reflecting, looking like you can't even find yourself out of a paper bag sometimes. But it's just like a lot of times when he had said it, I mean, that mess hit me. And I said, touche, touche, you right about that. You have to be able to dish, when you can dish it, you have to be able to, accept it as well when it comes to truth. There's times where you feel stuck. You really feel stuck. And when you're getting to that point where, let me turn this down because I hope this is not like where y'all hearing it. Usually it sounds different when it's on my TV, but it's on my tablet, and I'm trying to push it away where you can still hear it, but it doesn't sound annoying to you. where you can get into a situation where I was even looking at Explosive Fit Life on IG, and I love her to death too. It's like we all got our ups and downs. We really truly do. But it's all about the determination you're willing to put in for, wherever you're trying to get to. And a lot of times when you start making excuses and procrastinating, it's because you feel like you don't deserve that. And it's just like a lot of times you have to be able to psych yourself out. Like with my situation, it's just like I'm ready to flourish. I'm ready to do bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you have to go all in for it. The enemy comes from all shape, ways, form, and fashion. So you have to allow yourself to just go over it, around it, just look it in the eye and say, I don't got time. The devil is a lie. I'm going to go do me and do me. We're all going through different things, but it's all the power that you mean to push to it to get to it. And that's what we all have to really do. There's so many different things that's coming off in the world, and a lot of times the enemy gets mad at you because you may have so little, and you can put moves behind that. You can put a lot of power just by the little things that you have, and the enemy get mad at that. It could be the fact is they're preying on your downfall. They're sitting up here doing things to make sure they can distract you. They may even know your weaknesses and try to use that against you as well. But you have to be able to allow that to be your motivation to keep moving. Because if you didn't have enemies that lets you know that you must not have too much stuff going on in your life that makes them want to be like, I don't want to see them get like that. I don't want to see them going moving forward. But those are the things that sometimes we have to use those as a tool. We really do. At times you really do have to use that as a tool, and not just being able to say you proving a point to them, but you're proving it to yourself. You don't got to prove nothing to nobody. Because you could be having the biggest thing in the world that you've been gifted to, and they'll be like, oh, that's cute, whatever. But it's just like there's so many different things that I want to be able to do to my life, with my life, being able to move forward. And it was just so many heavy things that was coming up, and it had me all up in my feels. It had me ready to fight, made me want to commit crimes, and I'm just like, girl, you ain't got no bail money, go sit yourself down somewhere. So it was just like, it was so many different things. When you ask, when they always say, be careful what you ask for, be careful what you pray for. And these are the things, like, I pray to God all the time, keep working with me. I'm just trying to be the better person I was 5 minutes ago. I know there is nothing on me, nothing that is taking place in my life you can't see me through. And at times it's really hard for you to be able to feel that. And when we're going through the thing, like I was telling y'all the other day, you're going through these spiritual purifications, you're going through healing crisis, as well as the detoxification. All these different things are coming in moderations. So a lot of times it may be heavy. It may be that point where it doesn't affect you this one time, but when it comes up again, it may affect you. But these things are going to keep coming up to that point where there is no energy that you're feeding off to things that you had feared before. And a lot of times when you're trying to say, I got too much on my plate, I want to do this, because there's a lot of people that, they'll connect with me and they're like, Roz, I want to be able to do this. And, it may be something that I'm doing. I'm like, hey, I can give you some feedback or whatever you want. Just let me know when you're ready. But if you keep making excuses up, excuses ain't going to make your situation any better. It's going to make it a lot worse until you allow yourself to make that first move on pushing up and doing better. And it's just like a lot of times we stand in our own way of doing what we need to do for our lives, and it's just, I've been that type of person growing up. I used to hustle, and I used to hustle hard. I did what I had to do for my children, and this and this and that. Now I'm in a situation where it's all different because I'm doing things legitimate, so I ain't gonna get back into that, because I'm like, no, I'm not doing the things that I used to do back when I was younger, because it's like back then I just had that I don't give a attitude, and now it's just like I still don't get that attitude, but I want to do things the right way, because not all money is good money. Some people want to be able to do stuff like that. More power to you. I'm just not doing it. I say I'm too old. Orange is the new black. Orange is not the new black for me. So it's just like being able to do different things in my life that is just going to make my heart just pour, of, of emotional joy, just to be able to say, I created this. This is my baby. I want to be able to do above and beyond, but allowing myself to step out of the way of my process and my progress. That's the first step that is taking place in your life when you see what is holding you back. And you're being honest with yourself. And it's like, okay, when you're noticing what situations is holding you back, what certain things that you're not releasing within your path, that it could, because you're, a lot of times you don't realize that extra energy that you're placing on things that has happened in your life that is very, very detrimental, very heavy, very tragic. Those things happen. Everything has a room, not room, but ways of happening the way it has happened. But then it's up to you to be able to understand these things has happened. But this is, too many people use excuses on what has happened in the past for them to be moving forward in the future. And it's just like, hey, that's all on you. But I'm trying to get myself into a better mindset. I want to get myself in a better atmosphere, because it's like my motivation is what's surrounding me. And I'm just like, I'm tired of looking at it. There's certain energies I just do not want to be around anymore. But I appreciate everything that has surrounded me to mold me into that person, and know, what, things do get better. But it's just up to you to make that move. You have to be determinating, having, I said determinating, being determined to be able to mold what you want to desire. You have to be able to move forward and being able to give it all you got. Making your dreams come true is not going to, you can't make your dreams come true with excuses. Don't, well, I'm scared. I don't, I'm scared to do a lot of things too. It was like, it was hard for me to do videos. I never did videos like this before, but I was urged to do it. Now I love it. Now it's just the fact is, I'm trying to do it on different, social media sites. And man, yes, that's scary, but it's more exciting too, because of experience. Like, okay, if you don't like it, okay, you can always delete it and start back over again. But it's just the fact is, you're giving yourself that experience to try something new. Don't allow fear to stop you from doing something better with your life. There's a lot of people, and I know what MJ was saying last night, how people are trying to down what you want to create for your life. Like, oh, why are you doing it? That just ain't for you. Just because somebody else gave up on their dreams, don't get no encouragement from somebody who gave up on their dreams. Because when they see that you going for yours, they will do any and everything to downplay. Don't give that mess, don't give their vibe any kind of airplay, because it's like, like he was saying last night, and I said, I totally agree with you. It's like people say, try to control how he did things, or saying, oh, he cussed or whatever. I love listening to him, because there's times where I felt for him, because he was going through different situations, but he also made me have a good laugh, because he was being honest. And everybody doesn't, have to do the things the way you do it, but you do things that you enjoy, that is not seeming like it's forced into your life. This is your livelihood. Whatever you feel like you want to be able to create in your life, it does is take a game plan of writing down different things that you may want to do, and just being able, because if it's not going to just impact your life, but it's going to do something that's going to be able to create something in the new of the world, universe is going to go above and beyond for that for you. Just because of the fact is, you're not just doing this just to affect your life in a positive way or in a powerful way. You're doing it to impact others that may need to be able to hear these things, or they may be able to use these things that you have going on. And it's just like, you can't keep making up excuses. If there's certain things that's in your life that is just not working out for you, use that as your motivation to say, you know what, if let me go ahead and allow myself to work on this, because I'm tired of living the way I'm living. I'm tired of being around toxic energy. I'm tired of being around different things. I'm tired of, living from check to check. I'm tired of asking people to borrow stuff. When you're allowing yourself to do that, and you're asking God or whoever you choose to pray to, whatever, it's like, what my needs are. You see what my struggles are. You know more about my situation than I do. Allow me, help me help myself. And when you're allowing yourself to say, help me help myself, that's when you're going to move way out of your fears. You can't sit up here and say, what will somebody think? people are always going to have an opinion. It's all about how you feel about yourself. If you're, like if you're doing the things that I'm doing, there's going to be times that, when you're, especially if you're doing something positive, there's always going to be a hater out there because they're wishing they can do the things that you do. They're wanting to be able to have the ideas and the vibes that you're carrying. It may be just the fact is people admire you and love you for who you are, and they want to be everybody else to be hating you like they do, but it's okay. You're always going to have that. Everything has a balance to it. But when you're allowing yourself to really, really step out of procrastinating, really allowing yourself to not say what if, because that what if can turn into a regret that you really, truly don't, really don't want to be able to put in, where you're seeing people doing the things that you do. Because the worst thing you want to do is see somebody that made your dreams their reality. Because there are sometimes I've seen people that went ahead and told people about the things they were getting ready to create, and they were like, oh, that does sound good, and try to downplay them and for any and everything, which was very messed up. And they end up, making their creation. Now they over here living good, and they over here, with a pout mouth. I'm just like, well, that's when you have to be able to learn from your lessons. Keep things to yourself. That's why I tell people, anything that you're planning to do that's going to uplift you in a powerful way, keep that to yourself until you get ready to announce that. Because there's so many people out here that it's just, you want people to feel happy for you because you're in a happy place to where you're doing something that you really feel good about. But until you have it, right in front of you and you're getting, it's getting ready to pop out, then go ahead and say it all you want to. But, people can't stop what they don't see coming. They can't pray against something if you haven't announced that yet. So, I hope you were able to see the video. I hope the music wasn't bad, bad quality. But like I said, I love y'all to death, because I was looking at that video. I said, there ain't no way in hell. I can sit up here and watch that. I can listen to it all day, but it didn't look like that when I did my videos. It really didn't. It came out very clear. But when I don't know if it was just the energy, or in my back room, it's kind of like, the reception from the Wi-Fi is not good. It's a little bit better in here because I tried to do a little test run, so that was better. So I'm hoping this is a better quality for y'all. I do apologize, but it's just to work with what she got. I got to start from the bottom now. I'm getting where I'm trying to get to. So I would love to give a post notification shout out to my new soul family that has just popped in. It's called Ray Forsey. We're in Haiti. I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome to the fam. And Maurice Lee, much love to you as well. And Hallie, I don't know why every time you say that, what your name make me feel like I'm in trouble with my mom. And Jody Morgan, much love to you as well. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop a line. I would love to be able to get a chance to know you. I leave all my contact information down in the description box below. So like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop a line. I would love to be able to get in connected with you. Share, tell somebody about the channel. Make sure you hit the notification button, and so you'll be able to know when I'm about to upload all my videos. And I will see y'all on my next video. I hope you have a blessed, prosperous week, and be I'm positive for everything that you do. Know you're truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything that you're trying to manifest comes so much bigger and better than you ever imagined. And comes so much sooner than you ever thought. And I will see y'all in my next video, even through, social distancing. Make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things really take somebody a long way. And I'll see you on my next video. Much love. Peace.